Alright, let's go find our gun. There you are. Oh! Oh, I don't know that I like this. Quick save.
Put your hands where I can see them.
What the frick? The aging woman under a mountain of police paraphernalia mumbles to herself, then notices you and reaches for the megaphone.
Show me your hands. This is the pigs. Show me your hands. Right now! Show me your hands! Right now!
Scavenged, battery-powered police lights protrude from her back. The flickering light show reveals a gun in her shaking hand. Her hand is trembling from some sort of neurodegenerative disease.
Madame, drop the firearm immediately.
You shouldn't be here. Something's very wrong with her. She's completely out of control.
Kim, what should we do?
This is bad. Getting your weapon back is the priority. We can't have an unhinged civilian running around with a gun.
I understand that.
Comply, or I will light you the fuck up!
Raise your hands.
The man appears to be pulling out an object from his pocket.
Oh, shit.
Fear the threat! Fear the threat! Superseding event. Split-second decision. Get on the ground! Get on the goddamn ground!
We just want to talk to you.
Subject yourself to a full-body cavity search. Prohibited materials concealed in nostrils, ears, mouth, navel, urethra, foreskin, vagina, and rectum.
In her mind, the cavity search is happening, as long as she's saying it. It appears the things she says are very real to her.
Be careful, detective. Don't do anything that might set her off.
Oh my goodness.
You'll have to go for the gun sooner or later. Perhaps you can learn crucial facts before you do.
Can you identify yourself?
It's the goddamn police shitbag! Hug the pavement! You're under arrest!
As she waves her hands, you notice familiar-looking ampoules and packets sticking out of the mountain of police gear on her back. Medicine or drugs? She thinks she's a police officer. Try treating her like a police officer. A lower-ranking police officer.
Okay. Officer, Pigs, W. Freder Harrier Du Bois requesting your sidearm for inspection. Hold out your badge.
What?
She lowers the megaphone and stares at the gun in her hand. Patrol officer, you're in gross violation of the RCM Code of Conduct.
Sir?
She hesitates, looking around in confusion. The 3-barreled pepper box wavers in her hand. Patrol officer, I have to sign you up for a disciplinary hearing. I don't know if she's gonna take this well.
Easy. Press her too hard and shit.
With a swift, poorly coordinated move, the woman slams the megaphone against her lips and teeth. A trickle of blood runs down her chin. She doesn't notice it.
Officer compromise! Unlawful impersonation!
Yeah,
Pigs en route! Engage your will!
I didn't think that was gonna go well.
Okay, she's actually more agitated now. My bad.
Okay, but rogue cop on the loose, I got points. Are you on drugs?
Confiscated contraband! Restricted access! 2 kilos missing! Eyewitness report compromised!
I don't think she's on drugs. Being off drugs might actually be the problem here.
You're not the police, we're the police. I don't wanna get negative stuff about my hand-eye coordination. It's a red track and can't be retried, and I want to pass it so much. I actually have how's my hand-eye coordination? Yeah, it's full. I actually have a pair of gloves that could help in this instance.
Back up! Back up! Back up! Status unconfirmed!
There's nothing to back up, nowhere to back down. Terrible finale's on us. I'm with the Rat Squad? Lieutenant W. Freder Herrera. Yeah, just all of that. I'm from the all that stuff.
No. Oh, no. No. I thought Mr. Moran. Gareth.
Aggravated assault! Man down! Officers in pursuit!
What's the situation, officer?
I'm working on it.
Law enforcement compromised. Impersonating a police officer.
Does she not believe you two are actually police officers?
What if she's right and I am an imposter? I'm in full RCM lieutenant's uniform. We're cops. Look at the white rectangles. Take out your badge and show it to her.
License and registration, license and registration. Come in, dispatch. Sector, Azima.
She repeatedly bashes the megaphone against her head. Oh god, and screams into the bloody mouthpiece.
It's not a code, just disjointed words. She's losing it. One twitch and there would be blood.
That didn't help. Alright. I guess. Come on.
Oh, here's how you do it. As soon as that gun isn't pointed at you again, you dash right. Then immediately close the distance. Left hand grabs the barrel. Right one breaks the wrist.
Oh, I would rather not hurt her, but okay.
A drop of sweat runs down your nose, and in it you see the Martinez Inlet, wrapped in the night. In the abandoned fish market, 3 figures standing in a spectacular light show. A large, loud woman is pointing an empty firearm at the other 2. She doesn't want to listen, or even to be heard.
Kim, I'm almost certain there's no bullets in that gun. Gun isn't loaded. Wrapped in the night, a band of 3. How do I know it's not loaded? The gun isn't loaded, Kim.
Huh? My god, I think you're right.
Ma'am, the weapon you're holding is mine, and it has no bullets.
What?
The woman looks at the weapon in disbelief, her eyes suddenly reddish with tears. She looks straight down the barrel and squeezes the trigger. Oh, God.
This isn't police issue. Police weapons have bullets. This isn't real. What is this? Police guns always have bullets. What is this? Why did you sell me this?
Oh, tears run down her scratched cheeks.
Grab the gun, right now. This might be your only chance.
I'm done with this gun. Leave it behind forever. I'm picking it up.
No one ever cares anymore. Why would they treat me like this?
Her voice is growing fainter as she rocks back and forth slowly.
Poor woman. We need to figure out what to do with her now.
The lieutenant lowers his pistol.
Nobody's ever around. Nobody ever comes to visit me.
What do you think is happening to her?
She's in a stupor. I've seen this before. God knows for how long. Could be days when they get like this.
Why is she like this in the first place?
Honestly, I don't know. Dementia, probably. Dementia and Channel 8. And loneliness.
Neurodegenerative disease? I think we noticed that earlier.
Could be. Her hands were trembling and she did seem uncoordinated. But what are we gonna do with her?
Gently touch her shoulder. I'm very sorry this is how life turned out for you.
Her scratched skin is warm to the touch, but the person inside doesn't even know you're there.
I can still...
She's in a stupor. I've seen... Honestly, I don't know. Dementia, probably. Dementia and Channel 8. And loneliness.
Loneliness nod?
Yeah. Looks like a bad case. But the question is what to do with her right now.
Does that do anything? Do we arrest her?
I don't think there's any need for that. In her current state, and without the gun, she isn't really a threat to anyone.
Gotta send her somewhere.
We could let Titus know. This is a perfect problem for the local peacekeepers to handle. They might even know her family.
I was really hoping I could give her one of those station call slips. Titus sounds like the man for the job. I don't want to endorse the Hardy Boys' inflated sense of self-worth. What do you mean, station call slips?
That would just be a waste of paper. I mean, look at her. She's not going to respond to a station slip.
Oh, okay, so I would give her like a thing. All right, let's talk to Titus. I think this is a good if they're supposed to be community people and they're supposed to help, then this is the kind of stuff they should be handling.
Then we can ask him once we get back to the whirling. But we have to hurry, because it's late and they might have already gone home.
Okay.
But I think we're done here for now. Let's head out. This is done.
Please, leave the radio on.
It seems like a reflex, a half-remembered sentence.
Reflex to what? Being left alone. She stands motionless, just a heap of clothes and fleshes now. Maybe if you search her once more.
Ooh, I had a thought.
Searchlight division. You've sharpened your senses by being on the lookout for missing persons. Now you notice more of what's happening around you. Perhaps, when you're done with this case, you can join the Searchlight Division of the RCM and find every Revacholian that's ever gone missing without a trace. There is undoubtedly a backlog of such cases, because you never know. A missing person could be just around the edge, barely out of sight.
Hey, perception, accept. Which means, since I have a +2, this is getting rid of... I should get rid of this. I have so much. My perception's so high right now. Because these are both giving me +2 perception. I'm gonna get rid of this. Oh my god, so much. Ooh, +1 interfacing. Question won't leave you. Why did the melody line from a broken and discarded tape fit perfectly into a song played by some speed freaks in frozen tent? Can't be a coincidence. Maybe it's the hand of the man-machine himself in his attempt to craft a perfect song. Maybe Egghead is actually Arno van Eck in disguise. Egg? Hardcore aesthetic. Ooh. Not only have you internalized the hardcore aesthetic, you've also contributed to it. How hardcore could you possibly become? Low-core people come around you to correct their typos. It's hardcore here, hardcore there, hardcore in a third instant. What's going on? Those aren't typos, man. That's how core hardness works. If you don't know hardcore from our happy hardcore, what the fuck were we talking about? Someone's been walking around in your dreams lately, looking for something, tidying up, rearranging, storing away all the unrealized dreams, putting old pains in boxes. The worst nightmares have settled down for a while. A spot of light on the bedroom door after the dark, the fluttering of eyelids in the spring sun, a thought that arises only to disappear again, and yet there's a pattern emerging. Clearing out the rooms. Insulindian miracle. You're reminded of a poem somewhere deep inside you, the translation of which you don't remember. You were reminded of it when you heard about the discovery of the Insulinde. But what does it mean, and how do you know it by heart? Should I get rid of Cop of the Apocalypse? It just raises the learning cap of Island Empire and Shivers to 6. And I don't know that I need to raise them anymore, to be perfectly honest. We are some kind of superstar. That raises visual calculus, suggestion, electrochemistry, and composure, which I don't even know that I need that necessarily. And this is killing logic. Let's do cleaning out the rooms. Did that hurt too badly? Okay, that's fine. I could get rid of this. It's just raising my cap. And I've been doing fine without messing with stuff. I'm gonna do it. And, oh, I don't want to hurt my interface. Well, no, because I've got one that's bumping my interfacing. So let's do it. There. I made decisions. Okay. Let's go talk to Titus. Oh no, I was supposed to search her. I just took a hit on interfacing, but I was supposed to search her.
The woman stands slumped. She looks catatonic under her mountain of RCM paraphernalia. Is one of those things a police cap? There were narcotics in there too. You're thinking of taking them? Do.
Shake her shoulder?
The old woman doesn't react to your touch.
Pick up the RCM cap?
She doesn't even flinch as you reach out and disentangle the familiar-looking lieutenant's cap from her mountain of RCM paraphernalia.
Oh, is that yours?
I think it is.
It's hard to say. It's been so long since you wore yours.
I think so.
The lieutenant nods.
Confiscate the narcotics.
You take the vial of Pyrrolidon and the bottle of speed as evidence, obviously.
Obviously.
She didn't consume them. She didn't look high. She confiscated them. A little like you are doing now.
You're taking those, are you?
Mm-hmm.
Listen to him, for once.
You can have them. Yeah, you want them?
Thank you. I'm doing this to help you. We need to focus on the case.
You're welcome. I have plenty where that came from.
He's grateful you did this.
Aw. I do know that, so like, since I've noticed there's certain checks that come out that says Kim trusts you, and I know that can go up and down throughout the game, and I don't, there might be somewhere in the journal that tracks that, but yeah, I'm hoping that that's points to Kim trusting us. Leave her be. Oh yeah, can we put this cap on? Yeah, authority. I don't know that it does anything for us, but let me see. Does this superstar cop? Oh, I'm still in the sorry cop. I'm so hard. I'm so hard on a communist. Oh, I didn't realize I was going that. Yeah, so it's good cop, bad cop, I think. Maybe, I don't know. I should have maybe, I think we unlocked a thought that was every time you pick a communist option. I didn't think I thought I was wavering a little bit too hard, but who knows. I talked to Kim, it's been a while.
Yes?
Are we gonna talk about the boots I'm wearing?
Okay, let's talk about it. You stole the boots.
He looks at the gleaming technological footwear you're sporting.
Congratulations. That must have taken an enormous concerted effort, considerable ingenuity and timing. Now, I'm going to report you and you are going to go to jail.
You're joking.
All I ask is the chance to close this final case, so I can go to the chaise with a clean conscience. Let's hurry. I'm living on borrowed time.
That's not what this text says, but... okay.
I don't care about your insane theft, the lieutenant thinks, and looks away from the boots. Just know, if anyone asks me, I will snitch on you.
Okay. Let's go here. And they're not here. They're gone. Great. Well, what else are we going to do today? We could do the transmitter. He said go ahead and do that. We don't want to do that yet. Report to Lena. Oh, we restocked the trap. Okay, let's do... nope, Lena's gone too. Inform that... oh, we got to talk about... yeah, they're gone. Can't do that right now. Can't do that right now. So I guess I got to do this, really. Alright, I guess we're going.
Yo, man. What's on your mind?
I guess I'm ready?
Rest of the crew has got to stay here. Can't afford to let the beat drop right as we're getting off the ground.
Much love to my hardcore antenna brothers!
Good luck, guys.
Try to squeeze in a promo spot while you're on air. We've got to start putting the word out.
Back across the waterlock. At least we are getting our exercise in today.
You can grab that amplifier, officer. And you start spooling up those cables. Maybe we can get it all in one go.
Oh. Nice. That's a long cable. I couldn't remember what all he said to prepare with, so I just kind of went in with what I had, although I did keep the interfacing gloves, so hopefully that's fine. No one notices this? It is late, I guess. No one's gonna mess with it. I have my concerns. Oh dear. Yeah, this is fine.
Just plug that in there, would ya?
It's done. I believe we are ready.
The lieutenant wipes his brow. What do you have?
Yeah, as ready as we're gonna be. Grab one of these can sets, both of ya. I've got it rigged so that we can all listen, but only your cop talk will broadcast. No idea what we're gonna hear when I turn this thing on, so be prepared for anything. Trick is to keep transmitting your request until the big bad acknowledges ya. You got that?
What if they never acknowledge me?
Honestly, that might be for the best. Like I said, the signs coming off this whole project are seriously uncharted. Don't know how much juice we've got, so we better get to it. You ready?
Okay.
Good. We're live in 2, 1...
A soft rustling. Between your ears, a winterscape with fast falling snow.
Where's the sound coming from?
Every light switch, every motor carriage, every doorbell, tea kettle, and radio in Martinez, all mingled with electrical interference caused by scattered thunderstorms over Ozone.
Hey, Lawman! We're waiting on ya!
What should I say?
That's up to you. I don't know your call sign.
Coalition Warship Archer. This is RCM Officer Tequila Sunset. Please acknowledge.
You're all alone out there, wandering a blasted heath, calling out to the night. But there is no reply, except for the buzzing of invisible machines. The lieutenant looks up at you with a nervous glance. He is nervous for your sake, of course, but also his own. Looking at him now, with both hands on his headphones, you see very briefly what the lieutenant must have been like when he first joined the RCM. Then he turns to you. He gives you a half smile, along with an almost imperceptible nod of encouragement.
Aww.
Give it another go!
Coalition Warship Archer. This is Tequila Sunset. Please acknowledge.
Perhaps you're simply imagining it, but it seems as though you're learning to pull apart the fibers of this auditory felt. You focus on one strand in particular, one that sounds very nearly human.
Nein, Liebling, das lasse ich nicht zu. Wie kannst du unseren Jungen bloß auf einen dieser Dinger nach Bredefort schicken?
Hello, Archer. Do you acknowledge?
Marianne, mir erzählt, dass Oscar nicht mehr, seit er auf einem Luftschiff aus Grab zurückgekommen ist. Halten ihn die Psychologen für vollkommen normal. Aber sie hat das Gefühl, seit seiner Rückkehr mit einem Fremden zusammenzuleben.
You can't make out a word of this gibberish.
I think we're getting some anthroponic crosstalk.
Liebling, bitte. Er ist unser einziges Kind. Er kann doch auch nächstes Jahr zur Akademie gehen.
Is that what you call those radio spookers? Didn't know they had a technical name. Either way, you gotta keep it up till we get through.
Coalition Warship Archer. This is Tequila Sunset. I can't say it right on the first time. If you're there, Archer, please acknowledge.
Again,
Coalition Warship Archer, this is Tequila Sunset. Do you acknowledge?
It's cold now.
Okay. What the frick?
A slight frisson at the point where your neck meets your spine. Something about the lieutenant's words directed at you, but not you.
Kim, don't clog my connection.
I didn't say anything, Detective.
You did.
Someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
An uncomfortable silence falls over the connection.
It's been a long winter. Long and cold.
You can tell me you didn't say that either?
I promise you I didn't, even though it certainly sounds like me.
The lieutenant seems to wince at the sound of his own voice. It's more entroponetic crosstalk.
So your partner's haunting himself, trying to warn him off his current path, most like.
It's eerie for certain, but also harmless. I just wish I could remember what I was talking about.
It was an earlier conversation.
Something here is eating at the lieutenant as much as he would like to move past it.
Natürlich halten ihn die Psychologen für vollkommen normal.
What do we do?
You just have to embrace the spookiness. Now give it another go.
Alright. Coalition Warship Archer, do you acknowledge this is Tequila Sunset?
But someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
Sunset, please acknowledge.
This is Tequila Sunset, can you hear me?
Liebling, bitte. Ist unser einziges Kind.
Warship Archer, please identify.
The signals are getting increasingly mixed. Plucking Archer's signal from this will be like isolating a single strand from a tangle of hair.
You told me to wear good gloves.
This isn't looking good. The radio spookers are winning.
What can we do?
Don't know. If we can't get around the interference, we're in deep trouble. Hold on. I think Ed gave me some sort of checklist. Says here, main step, volume to the max. That's not too helpful. Okay. It also says, inspect connections for hardcore clarity. So let's try that.
How do I inspect the connections?
My guess, you climb up the centaur, man.
Oh no.
See if there's anything obviously interfering with them. Maybe you've got some technical law science.
Okay.
This isn't exactly your area of expertise, though.
No, it's not.
Someone has been maintaining it.
No problem at all. You've already teleported up way greater heights.
Well, thanks, Salvatore.
Something about this setup seems dimly familiar, but you'll be damned if you know what you're supposed to do about it. Images of your body smashed against the pavement flood your mind. This is dangerous.
If I slip and fall...
Maybe you break an arm, maybe you break your neck. Could go either way, honestly. But that's what the Invalids Fund is for. So don't worry about it for now.
But I don't know what I'm doing once I get up there.
It's gotta be you. I'm manning the decks down here.
I'm not sending Kim up. I've already mastered the art of teleportation. It'll be fine.
You actually haven't. But you have proven that you are a relatively capable climber.
Alright, let's do it. Oh god. Don't die. I don't have to pass a check for this. Or I have to pass a check for later. Maybe a check for finding the interference. Yeah, that's pretty... not safe.
Your gloves give you a solid grip on the metal bar. This feels pleasingly familiar.
Yeah?
You don't exactly cut a lithesome figure, but after several moments of scrambling, you manage to hoist yourself atop the monument.
Was I trying to go all the way up? Oh, dude.
That performance was frankly an embarrassment.
No, it was fine. just examine the connections. It was fine.
The connection itself is nothing more than a little braid of exposed wire wrapped about the hoof of the horse. A copper fetter it cannot slip. The whole monument is covered in a thin but durable layer of oil and grime. It's obvious no one has cleaned it in years.
Does it need a cleaning?
Well, what's it look like?
The whole statue's covered in weird oils. I don't think it's good for the connections.
That's not good. We should have cleaned the centaur man first. Pretty rude that we didn't. Hang on, I'm looking at Egg's checklist. He says, if all fails, bend antenna. Narrow is the hardcore way. That make any sense to you?
What are we supposed to use to bend the antenna?
It says here, muscle style.
And what good is that going to help?
Good question. Maybe he's saying we're casting too wide a net. Gotta narrow our receiving band so we pick up the big bad without the spookers. Since you're already up there, I say you should do it.
Thanks.
The speed freak is right.
Oh,
The
God.
responsibility is yours and yours alone.
Oh, God.
There's no turning back now.
I'm gonna die. Look at Felipe III.
You are face to face with Philip III. The Bronze King looks toward the west. Something about his features seems bizarrely distorted.
Look at the horse.
This faithful steed is in nearly as poor a condition as its rider.
Look up.
A clear night sky. The stars make for a brilliant display. Across the river, you can see the lights of Coalition Warship Archer floating above Rivershoal East.
Look down.
A few of the idle lorry drivers and strikebreakers gesture at you with their cigarettes, more out of curiosity than anything else. From the window of one of the adjacent apartment buildings, an older woman leans out, her heavy breasts sagging. She yells a single word you can't make out, and then shuts the window with a violent thunk.
I don't think I'm gonna make it. Healed health. Did I make it? Holy sh... Did I make it? Nope. That didn't work. I don't think there was much I could have done.
You allow the broken hunk of metal to clatter to the ground. It wasn't clear to you it did anything anyway.
Because I can't up interfacing any further. And I don't think I had clothes that would have helped. I probably could have taken speed or something. Oh, this is hurting my interfacing. Okay, alright.
Nein, Liebling.
Huh? Sounds like that was a false move. Signal's even worse now.
Piece of junk didn't even work.
Probably because you broke it.
He's right. This was your responsibility.
I'm gonna turn all the dials to maximum. Probably gonna burn out our power supply, but that might be the only way.
A maelstrom of sound, swirling and swirling around an invisible point. It's mounting, mounting.
I forgot that was hurting interfacing. That's a +1. So it really would have just given me a +2. I probably would have failed it anyway. Probably wouldn't have mattered.
Nicht mehr derselbe ist, seit er auf einem Luftschiff aus Grad zurückgekommen ist.
Officer Sansa, please respond.
It's too much. Your eardrums are throbbing.
Nope.
About to burst.
Hang on.
A long winter, long and cold.
And then nothing.
Try it now.
Coalition Warship Archer, this is RCM Officer Tequila Sunset. Please acknowledge.
This is Warship Archer.
Oh, we still made
We
it.
are acknowledging and accepting you. though we're still getting quite a bit of interference.
This is as good as it's gonna get. I'll keep us aligned as long as I can, but this isn't a social mission. You got it?
This is it. You're finally getting to speak with those who hold real power. And by that, we mean the ones with the guns and the warships. There is so much you wish you could ask, but you probably only have time for 1 or 2 questions before the signal is lost.
Please be advised that you're speaking on a public frequency. What is your request?
I really need to reach the Committee of Responsibility. Since asking all these questions is probably...
Acknowledged. To reach the committee, all you need to do is fill out the appropriate request form and submit it to the Liaison for Public Affairs. If the liaison accepts your request, you will be invited to address the committee at their next quarterly public hearing. We believe the next hearing is scheduled for July.
She seems very satisfied by this answer.
She's got to be jerking your chain, right? You can't wait that long.
History of prank calls and won't let the pass go? Oh my god, what if I need to reach the committee sooner? I was hoping you could patch me through directly.
We're afraid that is quite impossible, Officer Sunset.
What do you mean?
We cannot transfer you to the committee because we are not entrusted with that responsibility. We are simply the second signaler.
Then, why are you wasting time with her? You should demand to speak with who's really in charge.
So the real power is higher up.
That is the nature of the command pyramid, yes. Most modern organizations work in a similar way, even the FCM.
You're getting out-tangled by the big bad. Time to try something else.
I don't think I can fix this.
What part of need to reach the committee doesn't she understand? Time to lay it all out.
I have an urgent personal matter to discuss with the committee.
We will hear your request, Officer Sunset. Although we must inform you that the committee does not typically intervene in personal matters.
That's only because they haven't heard about your problems yet.
I'm investigating a murder and I think I did it. It's this partner of mine. He's really been riding my ass. I can't remember anything. Oh god. First one.
We are not sure we heard that clearly. Are you suggesting that you may be responsible for the very murder you're investigating?
I'm not sure it was me. It's more like a working hypothesis. This is so terrible.
For the last time, Detective, you did not commit the murder. Archer, please disregard his nonsense.
No use. The big bad can't hear us. Just the main cop.
I don't understand. I thought he was making progress.
Officer, surely you are aware that it is a civil offense to maliciously or frivolously obstruct a collision radio frequency. Now, please excuse us while we update the receiving frequency. This connection will be cleared in 4, 3...
No, don't go.
2, 1... Après le monde, le gris.
Oh.
And the line goes quiet. The lieutenant gives a long sigh as he removes his headphones. He looks up at you.
I think it's best for you to climb off the statue now, Detective.
Well,
your real work is done here.
Just give me a minute.
The cold bronze tickles your inner thighs. Your legs have grown stiff. You've been up here quite a while.
I completed the task, I guess. I could try and reload my save, but I don't know that we would really get a different outcome, to be perfectly honest.
You look around. Most everyone has already gone home for the night. It's really just you, the lieutenant, and the speed freak left.
Do I have anything affecting empathy? Probably my clothes. Oh, my failures heal. That's what that is.
There's really no point. You're beginning to feel like the little child who refuses to come down off the carousel.
Okay.
About time. You grab that amp, forget the cables, Need to leave some evidence of our antenna to inspire future generations.
What's one more trip across the waterline?
Well, cop man, we've repaid the favour. Guess this cements the cop hardcore alliance.
Yeah! We are cops now! Easy, Egg. We're still hardcore music venue organisers, first and foremost, but maybe this does make us pillars of the local community.
I would never let my hardcore brothers down.
Sure, you have to say that now, but it's alright. I'll put this tech away later. Think there's an extra can set, in case you want to grab a souvenir or something. Don't think anyone will miss it.
Arno van Eyck. Okay, so Egghead is clearly not Van Eyck in disguise. Van Eyck is an Oranese disc jockey, but those people get around, especially in Revachol, in the clubs on Boogie Street. Perhaps he stayed here for a short stint and discarded part of the song he was working on, just threw it away, and then it ended up in the hawthorn tree. But why? Did he think it was retrograde? It wasn't. Perhaps he caught a glimpse of the future and did not want for it to arrive just yet. Perhaps the city whispered the top line to him, and he was frightened by it.
Oh, all motoristics white chalked unlock reveals gig posters in the world. Huh. Gig posters, does that do anything for me? That might give us some thought bubbles to get some experience and stuff, so who knows. I think we've done everything we can in here. So yeah, I think we're done for the night, really. It's 2.
It's getting cold, this late in the night. Time to call it a day.
Good night, Kim.
Good night, officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
Enter the shack. Alright, I was supposed to find smokes and smoke them. So... oh, okay, I'm gonna have to heal my health real quick.
There it is. A brave little army in your pocket. The 1st Smokes platoon. 20 brave souls standing in salute, ready to step into fire for you, sir.
Pull one out of the pack.
You picked the best one. This soldier is fat and succulent. What are you waiting for? Light up. Re-become yourself.
Oh yes, Bratan! Please light up! You need a trooper between your lips right now! Calm your shit down! Go to Pleasureland! Become a genius!
Let's do it.
Get a load of this rock and roll cop here, people. Johnny Thundercop fishes a cheap lighter out of his pants. With a flick of the thumb, there's fire. A primal satisfaction. Here we go. The lighter's dark green disposable plastic. Safety's off. In your case, the safety is always off.
What's the repercussions of doing this?
Repercussions? There's a high risk of glory, with a mild chance, cool genius. Smoking makes you into an intellectual. Everybody knows that. It will help you concentrate a bit. That much is true. It only lets you concentrate because you're in nicotine withdrawal. It only mitigates its own. Blah, blah, blah. Boring. Light it up.
Light it up.
Thick, warm smoke gets sucked down into your lungs. Immediately, you feel a warm nostalgia fill your head, body, and soul. A nostalgia for yourself. The man you were in your youth. Johnny Thundercop is back. And he's chill as balls.
In the bottom right corner of the screen,
Would that have helped my empathy? That raised intellect. Okay, so it didn't help empathy. And then... Oh, that reduced my empathy. Empathy and interfacing was what I needed. This is +1 to empathy. And then what does speed do? Because we haven't done that either, if I have any. This stuff. That just improves motoristics, which would help. But loses a morale. Okay. I'm gonna save. But then I'm gonna load.